This is a session on surface area and volume. We are still taking some questions on volume and surface area of the combination of solids. Under that part, I'm taking up the first question here in this session. From a solid cylinder whose height is 2.4 centimeter and diameter 1.4 centimeter, a conical cavity of the same height and same diameter is hollowed out. That means in shape of a cone that has been taken out. Something has been taken out and that space is left hollowed. Find the total surface area of the remaining solid. You have to just imagine. And so this says nearest solid, and we have to round off the answer to the nearest centimeter square. Let us draw the cylinder. This is now this cone which I have drawn, that part is actually hollowed out. We have to find the total surface area of the remaining solid. That means this and the shape of the cone here. So we write the total surface area of the remaining solid. How will that be calculated? It is this part of the cylinder. So I write the curved surface area of the cylinder, this base of the cylinder plus area of the base of the cylinder plus this curved surface area of the cone. Curved surface area of the cone. We just have to replace with the information given. Now the solid cylinder with a diameter 1.4. That if I just draw the diameter, and this becomes the radius. So this is 0.7 is the radius. The height of the cylinder I haven't drawn, so this will be the height of cylinder, which is given by some 2.4 centimeter. So let us just quickly replace them or substitute them in the formula. Curved surface area is 2 pi, r is 0.7 and h plus pi r square. Pi r square. I'll write that last part below. That's the curved surface area of a cone. The curved surface area of a cone is pi r. Oh, we didn't calculate L. We separately will calculate L here. That's the slant height. Sorry. Slant height will be 2.4 square plus 0.7 square in this part. We have to calculate this slant height. So that's giving us, I write it here, 2.4 into 2.4, that is 0.7 and 0.7 gives you 0.49, so it will be 2.5 if I calculate that, and we write it here. Now to substitute calculate, I'm getting this at 0.1. Calculating this is 44 into 0.1 into 2.4. That's giving us some 10.56. So the next is 2.2 into 0.7. That's 1.54 plus 22 into 0.1 again into 2.5. That's giving me 5.5. So it is 17.6 centimeters square is the surface area of the remaining solid after this conical part is hollowed. Let's move on now to another question. I write the question as well. A gulab jamun it can actually be of kind of spherical shape as well as a cylindrical plus combination of hemispherical shape. When completely ready for eating, contains sugar syrup up to about 30% of its volume. Find approximately how much sugar syrup would be found in 45 gulab jamuns shaped, the shape of it is quite important, like a cylinder with two hemispherical ends. If the complete length of each gulab jamun is 5 centimeter and its diameter is 2.8 centimeter. We now draw the figure for our convenience. I hope to get a right figure, though might not be a straight one. It looks more or less like this, though not an accurate figure obviously. This is how it would look. Okay. The length, it said, the length of each gulab jamun is 5 centimeter. That means what? This whole length, this is 5 centimeter. So we have to calculate only the cylindrical part because it has a diameter of 2.4. That means this part is 1.4, this is 1.4. So if we subtract 2.8, so this part only, that means if I write this blue part, That's only 2.2 centimeter. 5 minus 2.8 on both the sides, 1.4, 1.4. The radius will similarly be 1.4 centimeter. The volume of the gulab jamun will then be volume of this part and this two hemispherical part. So we write volume of one gulab jamun is equal to volume of two hemispherical ends, parts or ends, plus volume of the cylinder. Now volume of each hemispherical end, that is 2 by 3 pi r cube multiplied by 2, as because we have two hemispherical ends, plus volume of the cylinder, that is pi r square h. So that makes it 4 by 3 pi r cube plus pi r square h. That is equal to, I can take this pi r square common, that leaves me with 4 by 3 r plus h. So it's 22 by 7 into 1.4 into 1.4 to 4 by 3 into 1.4 plus height is 2.2 of the cylindrical part. If you solve this, I will then be getting this is 0.2. So it leaves me with some 22 into 0.2 into 1.4, and the bracket part, it is 6.4 by 3 plus 2.2. That's giving me some 12.2 by 3. That's all is volume. So it's 75.152 by 3 centimeter cube. This is the volume. Now we have to find sugar syrup would be fine in 45 gulab jamun. So let us first find the volume of 45 gulab jamun. And then it said all of this carries 30% of its volume as sugar syrup. That means this multiplied to 30%. That will give the quantity of sugar syrup. So we get this after calculation will give us some, so it is now 4.5 into 75.152. That's giving me 338.184 centimeter cube. This is the volume of syrup in 45 gulab jamun, such gulab jamuns. Let's move on. The next question, what I guess I can give them to you. Okay, I give them to you. The next one is, this is for you to solve. I'll just help you out in giving you some kind of beginning, a startup, and you can do a playing top which is called Lattu as his birthday present. Which had no color on it. He wanted to color it with his crayons. Oh, I'm writing spell mistake in color. He wanted to color it. The top is shaped like a cone surmounted by a hemisphere. It is similar to the one of the questions we had already taken in previous sessions. The entire top is 5 centimeter in height and the diameter of the top is 3.5 centimeter. Find the area he has to color. What I suggest is you draw the figure to yourself, and the total of the curve I can imagine with one hemisphere and one cone. So the total hemisphere will be the total surface area of the top will be area of the hemisphere and the curved surface area of the cone as well. So the figure might just look like this. I'm giving you the figure for her help or some kind of hint for you to begin with. This is how it might just look like, and I give you the answer. Find the area is to color, calculate, and then check if you are getting 39.6 centimeters square or not. Hope you get that right. Thank you.